Hello again, this is John Wild, here to give you another look at vintage action figures. This time, we'll look at the Knight of Darkness from the S.T.A.R team, produced by Ideal Toys in 1977. The Knight of Darkness is often referred to as a Darth Vader knockoff. In 1978, George Lucas's Star Wars filed a copyright infringement lawsuit against the Ideal Toy Company's S.T.A.R team, but lost the case. Why? This toy is clearly a ripoff. Or is it? To answer this question, we need to go back in time to 1966.
The S.T.A.R team, which stands for Space Travel and Reconnaissance Team, was a toy line produced by Ideal Toys. The first of the S.T.A.R team line was a series of adventure accessories in 1966. Kids could play with everything from space helmets, bouncing space boots, and a nebulizer space gun. Also offered from the Ideal Toys in 1966 was the Zeroids. The Zeroids were a line of toy robots from the planet Zero, consisting of Zarek, Zintar, and Zobar. These toys were powered by a small DC electric motor that had electrical contacts on the arms that could power additional accessories. Another prominent toy line from Ideal Toys in 1966 was Captain Action. With additional accessories, Captain Action became any number of both DC and Marvel heroes. But after finding success with Evel Knievel toy line in the early 1970s, Ideal Toys shelved the S.T.A.R team, Zeroids, and Captain Action. But with the upcoming release of Star Wars in 1977, Ideal Toys pulled the S.T.A.R team, the Zeroids, and Captain Action body molds out of retirement. The new 1977 S.T.A.R team would consist of the Zeroid pilots, Starhawk spaceship, Zem-21, Kent and his cosmic cruiser, and the Knight of Darkness. The new Zeroid pilot did not have the DC drive motor or the electronic contacts in the arms like that of the original. The batteries now only powered a dome light. The Zeroid pilot was cast in silver plastic and came in red or blue trim, and they look very similar to R2-D2. The Starhawk spaceship, which held a Zeroid pilot, was a recycled flying saucer from the original Zeroid lines, this time cast in a red, gray, and yellow plastic. The robotic Zem-21 was built on a retooled J.J. Arms body, and he kind of resembled C-3PO. The Kent and his cosmic cruiser used the Evel Knievel Sky Cycle as its base part. The Kent figure seems oversized in proportion to the cosmic cruiser. Knight of Darkness was a Captain Action with a new head, original boots, and a pistol from the Flash Gordon set. Darth Vader, is that you? S.T.A.R team actually beat Kenner Star Wars product to the stores. Kenner was forced to sell an empty box promising action figures. To create a backstory kids may enjoy, Ideal used Marvel Comics to create a promotional comic book outlining the adventures of Zem-21, the Zeroids, and the evil Knight of Darkness.
Now it's time to take a closer look at the Knight of Darkness. Accessory check for your Knight of Darkness figure. A pair of boots. Silver accent on a black jumpsuit. Plastic belt, a pistol, attached black cape. Now let's take a look at the articulation of the Knight of Darkness figure. The head rotates left and right. Articulation at the hips, the arm at the shoulder, elbow, and the wrist. There was articulation at the thigh, at the knees, and if you took the boots off, there would be articulation on the ankles. And now an overall look at this figure. So why did the Star Wars franchise lose the copyright infringement lawsuit of the Ideal S.T.A.R team? Simple. The Ideal Toy Company launched the S.T.A.R team toy line in 1966. The Zeroids, who resembled the Star Wars droid R2-D2, predated him by almost 11 years. I would agree that Ideal Toys was looking to capitalize on the Star Wars movie and made these toys so that they could be mistaken as Star Wars toys by unsuspecting parents. But toy manufacturers have always followed up on each other's successes. Transformers, GoBots, G.I. Joe, Sergeant Rock are some examples of this. And really, who could confuse these two guys? So why collect Star Team toys? Because they are odd, and they're quirky, and they're not nearly as expensive as vintage Star Wars toys from the same time, and he looks pretty good next to a Captain Action figure. But maybe not so much next to a Star Wars toy. In conclusion, this has been our look at the Night of Darkness from the S.T.A.R. team, Ideal Toys from 1977. My name is John Wild. I'd like to thank you for watching this video, and please like and subscribe to catch my latest uploads. And until next time, rip off!